Hello, hello. Welcome back to Every Kind of I Do. I am bringing some amazing, let's see, details, themes. Today is definitely going to be a fun one. I'm highlighting, really. There's a couple of things going on in this particular wedding, but I'm really highlighting a lot of things involving the universe, the stars, the celestial. And so today, let's very quickly get into this Star Wars meets celestial wedding because I was excited to find out their themes that were not over the top, but they were just enough beautifully done. And the Star Wars part of it was definitely, a couple of nerds doing what a couple of nerds do. And so we're going to go through some of this celestial stuff that I think is just absolutely stunning. Probably one of my most favorite cakes, uh, as far as photographing it. And that means like colors, shapes, tones, and textures. Definitely a super fun cake. So I'm going to start with the table decor. Now, I don't have photos of every single thing in here, but what I wanted to point out is these tablescapes did have the fairy lights, they had moon shapes, and each shape had some form of a little bit of floral aspect to it. And you can kind of see the pokiness of it, you can kind of see the greenery, and you see also these purplish hues inside this. This is not a completely finished tablescape. There's also little signs and numbers for the tables that I just didn't have time to grab every single photo. So I'm gonna highlight the things that I did grab so you can kind of see what they did with that theme. So celestial meaning moons, stars, bodies in the universe kind of a thing, all these different kinds of things that go with that. So this is definitely one of the tablescapes. You'll see some darker linens crumpled up around the table. There is a white linen that's underneath everything. And then the very, 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 very top, you can see a little bit of purple. So this cake was everything. Okay, take a look at this. Well, first of all, their cake topper is a silhouetted cake topper with the moon and stars. And of course, they're together at the top. But what I really, really loved about what made this cake different for me was the color tones used on this two-tier cake. I mean, it is very galaxy meets, you know, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like these beautiful color tones, this beautiful silver mixed with these blues and purples with this kind of a sheen to it, like a very sparkly, again, celestial. We're going for celestial vibe. Now, even beyond that is the background of this was lit up with lights everywhere. So when I photographed it, I was thinking about how to make this sparkle. Like, what is the sparkle that this cake is giving me right now? And so I wanted to highlight that in the photograph when, the theme is presented in front of me. I was like, I have to capitalize on that theme and make everything sparkle, I felt like. So I even love that, they're maybe they're planets. I don't know, silver planets all over the cake too. Little orbs and spheres all over the cake. Just lovely. And I think even more so is what I'm about to show you is these galaxy cupcakes. Absolutely beautiful. The honestly, the photos can't even do it justice. Like they have a sparkle to them that I could not ever explain with my own eyeballs. They have sprinkles and then they have like the little pearl dot kind of a things. But again, if you look closely at this photo, I'll zoom in on this one in the middle here. We have black, we have blue, and we have purple, silver, and white. So we have a little bit of everything. But look at how every one of them has their own little personality, but it is all the same color scheme and it's put on an acrylic riser so it feels like it's kind of floating in space, right? And then behind it, again, we have those Christmas lights that are they're faded out in the distance and they're got this beautiful glow just like the stars. But I have to say, like, these were absolutely wonderful, beautiful to photograph. And it went so well with the celestial theme as a total, like as a whole. Sorry, as a whole. It's totally awesome. So they got married at a castle in Rockwall, okay? So their vibe was already quirky. Their ideas were spot on for creativity and for what they were trying to express on their wedding day. She's got a little bit of hair color in her hair. They're standing there hanging out in the wind, where the sunset's coming from behind there, and they're just kind of hanging out. This is before the reception. This is in between doing a photo session, and I wanted to showcase the largeness and castle things happening at this venue. And I think it's lovely to celebrate that. And we did photos out front, but we also did some photos up on in the middle area here, like right here. If you can see my mouse floating around. We did a couple of photos here as well. And it gives you the architecture to make it your own. It could be a traditional or non-traditional kind of wedding. They do have this outdoor space that's the other direction on the sidewalk. So you can get married outside and then you go straight to your reception. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so the Star Wars aspect will come in another episode because I want to show you some of the nerdy things they did. But for this one, I just wanted to show you how celestial they were in head to toe, very beautiful colors. We have this wonderful blue. We have her wonderful white dress draping off the side. But I'm telling you, like this cake, look at these. It's an art. It's an art form. Some of these cakes just wow me about how beautiful they are. Oh, and you know what I forgot to mention? Look at the bottom here. Look at the plate at the bottom. It has purple ribbon all the way around the bottom here. So it just feels like everything is orbiting exactly how it needs to, right? So tell me, is this not the coolest celestial vibe that you're getting? Like I wore my star dress today, I'm wearing the stars, pink stars. But when they told me the theme, I was excited because I've always loved outer space and thinking about spacey, sci-fi, all this other stuff. And making space look beautiful in this world here on the planet is kind of neat. Color tones may look different. The nebulas, the things out there that give off color tones and light sources and shapes. I just love everything about it. And that's what we got today, y'all. Like and subscribe for more. I have so many more things coming up, and I cannot wait to dive back into the next episode with you. This is Jen with Weirdo Weddings Photography for every kind of I do. I'll talk to you soon.